Okay, it seems we are live on YouTube now. So good morning, everyone. That's what. Nice to see you all again, and those of you who joined us yesterday. It was wonderful to have you during our strategic discussion. So I think apart from Rashid, the two Khadija, you are joining us for this training for the first time. So I'm going to do like I'm starting from scratch. So we all have an idea of what is going on. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, so if you can see my screen, this is the table for the groupings. We have group one, group two, three, four, five, and Rashid is in charge of group one. I don't know how they are faring. They are supposed to, sorry, um, collate all the words that we were using for the project. And group two is Alasa Mohammed Awal, who is alone in that group, and he's supposed to check and validate the Bani words, whichever words that the participants will add, he will check and validate them. And then to know whether the word is actually a Dagbani word, he has to determine that there are words that are not Dagbani but were borrowed from other tribes. So we need to make sure they are all Dagbani words. And then group three has Karamba Asani, who is the group leader. He's also alone in the group, and he has to check whether the words are actually spelled correctly. And then we have the group four that has Khadija as the leader to ensure that they do the right thing when they are recording, which we treated last was it yesterday or so, some few days ago. And so Khadija is supposed to be leading that group, and all participants in this group are supposed to have Android phones. And here, group one participants from group one are supposed to have laptops. So that is the difference. This group needs laptop, and here only an Android phone because of the application. And then group five has myself and Khadija Abaka, and our role is to check the sound of words that are going to be recorded by um, people from this group. So we are looking at 22 people for the project. So when you count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So everyone, we are set for this group, and I realized that some of these participants were not able to join us. And if we realize that some people are not participating, we'll just replace them with other people. So, Rashid, you need to ensure that all these people in your group are fully represented and they are following what we are doing. And Khadija as well. I try to balance this group because we are going to record voices. We need people with good voices. I am not sure about the men, but I think ladies always have like good voices. That's why I intentionally balance this with so many women. So we have Fadila, we have Hidrash, we have Ali Bishafa, we have Yabiha Wiki. So they are women, and we have one, two, Khadija as well. So that's like four. Four against men are one, two, three, four. So four against four. We should have a good balance for this. And Khadija is supposed to make sure um, all these people are like, they understand what we are doing. I realized that this Fadila was not able to join the call. Hassel, Bet, or what, was not also able to join. And so these three people did not join the call. We need to follow up with them and see if they are still going to participate, or we should replace them with other people, because we are starting on the 1st of December, which is very, very close. And one thing that came up yesterday was that um, Khadija understand is currently using an iPhone. So unless maybe she's going to get um, an Android phone to do that, all you need to do is, let me just show you the app. Can you see the app? It's pretty straightforward. When you install the app, whether it's your own phone or someone's phone, you just install it. It takes some few seconds to install, and then they ask you to log in with your Wikipedia username and password. Then you log in. Once you log in, you just go straight to recording words like that and clicking upload, upload, upload. So you can still get a very simple Android, or yeah, all the same. If you cannot participate in that, you need to guide them to be able to do that. You can use your laptop to do, but it's kind of like complicated when you are using laptop. You can still install, if you have a laptop that allows you to install Android applications, you can still do that with your own laptop. All the same, I see that this place is a little bit technical. We can simply, you can simply guide these people, but moved yourself here to Rashid's group, because they need a lot of technical support, and then you will help them with data extraction. So if you are still not going to use your, you will not be able to participate in the recording, then you need to participate here, group one, to help them extract data from the tabular platform. I think that's where you can do well again, but you still need to ensure that these people are doing well. You need to make sure you are guiding them, even if you are not recording. Whatever they need, you need to help them. And then you work with Rashid here with data collection, extraction. Aside from that, we we also need to let me see. So Khadija and I will check the recording if it's correct or not. And as I said, we can all play several roles with this. I think I'll be doing a lot with um, recording. So Khadija can come here and check if the recordings are correct, or if the voices are correct. And then Khadija Abubakar can also come here and record. If you have an Android phone, you can simply just join this group again and record. I'll also be joining to do the recording. You can record as much as you like here, because it's very simple. A day you can record up to 100 words. Like, it's just seconds. So the same way, Alasa Mohammed, Awal Karimba, um, Rashid can also record as well. All of us should be able to record. So all of us should download the app. And all of us can also support Rashid with extraction. Even though we have this number of people, we should all support them with data extraction. At least we should all be able to do a thing or two. So that is basically about that. Now let's go to instructions. So group one, as I indicated, the requirements are a laptop, desktop, text extraction, not a major requirement, as we would teach people how to do this. But if you can already find um, people who can do that, we just go ahead, add 400 Dagban words to this column, column A. So column A, I'll show you that. You add everything in column A, and then each of the volunteers, there are 8 as we indicated. So person 1 takes A to C, person 2 takes D to F, in that order. Very simple. And then group 2, as we have Alassa Mohammed Awal, he would take charge of, let me see if someone is waiting. Okay, no one is there. So if we have Mohammed Awal, he comes here to um, check. So he checks the spelling, as I earlier on mentioned. And then group 3, Karamba, also have the same requirement. So they should know the language very well. And then group 4, requirement, Android smartphone requires 2. Requirement 2, should have a nice voice for the 10 people doing this task. So we mix the gender, and then we have to look at the different dialects. We have different Dagbani dialects, the Nanuni, the Tomosli, and then the Yali. We need to get different people like that. It would be very nice if we can balance it, not just one way. So then they will download the app here. How to use the app is very straightforward, as we showed yesterday. You can also watch the video here. So they will record all the 4,000 words. So each of the 10 would take like 400. And by the time they finish, they would have gotten like 4,000 words. You don't need to do anything special. You just need to change the language. When you download the app, they ask you to select the language, then you choose it. You choose English, Dagbani for that. Yeah. So all of us are going to be using the spell for wiki. So there's no need for you to add any prefix. And then, as I said here, to requirements, Android smartphone. You can use the Android phone to test the voice. Um, so if we are two, Khadija is supposed to do 2,000 check because we are not recording. We are just checking to see if the sound is good or not. So we can do 2,000 files a day, like within the 30 days. It's very simple to do. Within 30 days, you should be able to check 2,000 files if we are just two. Listen to recording. Sound only contains one word, so it shouldn't be more than one word. And the recording, once you press on the record button, you should just say it within like a second or two or three, depending on how long the word is. So adaka is just like 1 second. Uh-huh. Sound only contains one word, no background noise. So all those who will be doing it, Khadija, you need to let them know that they shouldn't be doing it at where there's noise. They can control the noise at the background, ensure that pronunciation is clear and audible. So that one is also important. And with the device, you are able to, the good thing is when you select to record, you can actually play back to see if it came well or not before you move ahead to upload. So when you record and you play it, you realize that maybe there were noise in there or it wasn't well pronounced. You can just do another one, press the record button again until you are satisfied that everything is okay. Then you go ahead and just click upload. Then it will go to Wikimedia Commons like that. And then check naming convention. So all these things are just the requirements. I've already spoke about.
So I
So
have a quick question.
okay.
So with the recording, how do we make sure that participants don't repeat same words?
So all the words are going to be here. When Rashid and Co finishes with their, it will be all the words will be lined up like this in group one. So every line, you know that all this. Let me show you something. So this is the table for the words. You see how they are arranged. This is how the words will look like when they are done with the data collection. Everything will look like this. Do you get it? So when you are recording, you don't expect to see um, something here and then the voice will play here. So you just go in line with this. Atalata. When you come down here, the link will be here to record. So those who will be doing that work, as I said, some people will take from column this to column that. So once you know that you are from A1, A2 to A25, everything here, you record it here. Everything in column A2 to A25, you record it here. So Atalata comes here, where here. Then when you click on record, if it's not recorded yet, the person just goes straight here to record it if it hasn't been recorded already. But here is the case, they have already recorded it, so I can just play it for you to hear. Atalata. Could you, I don't know if you can hear what I. Atalata. Was that clear?
Yes.
Atalata. So if the words are not recorded, we'll just put all the links there. So when you click on it, it takes you straight to where you record it. on your phone. If you are those, as we said early on, those who will
Okay.
record, they will be using their Android phone. So we'll put all the links there. All you need to do is just come and click there, and they'll ask you to record. Then you say the word, then upload. You are done. Then you move to the next one like that.
Okay, thank you. Another quick one is when you check through and certain words are not pronounced correctly.
Mm.
Are we taking it off? And if we are, how do we correct it?
So it starts with Muhammad Awal. If the word is spelled correctly, so Ai or maybe Abada or Abba or maybe Atani. If it's spelled well, he has to put yes or no.
Hmm.
The same
Okay.
way, if if it's a valid word, so he checks to see that it's a Dagbani word, then he select yes, and then Karamba comes to check if, even though if it is a Dagbani word, was it like correctly spelled? Then he also said yes, and then the one who record the thing, you see, only record if word is green. So when the word is green, that means it's correct. If you see no, you see that it will change it to white. But once I put yes here, the word should be green. No, we have not opened this up for public to edit. So once we open it up and put yes here, it will also change to what? Green. Here, because
Okay.
there's one yes, Talata is still white because there's no other yes. So once you see two yes, it should turn green. So these people make sure this word is green, this column is green, green. And then you that you are coming to now record, you know that everything has been checked. Then you just put your name here, recorded by, you put your name, your username. You understand?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So when you put your username here, then you go to click link to record and then you just do your recording. So your name and then the recording like that. So all those who record, their names will be here and the recording will be here. Condition of sound, that's where you and I will come here and give our yes again, if it's valid or not. So you put yes, 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 if it's correct. If it's not, you put no or not good. If it's correct, you said good. So we will give our remarks here. We can even add notes. If you feel like not good, you can add maybe noise at the background. You can put it in the notes. You can put it there if there was noise or maybe not well pronounced or voice is fainted. You can put the note there. So you put good, then put, you don't put anything. If you put bad, you have to put some notes there for us to know. So at the end of the day, we will see all the correct ones based on what you say. Like the group five people, what will be saying, whether the recordings were correct or not. Then
Okay.
the team come together to verify everything. So basically, that is it for your trading. We're just supposed to tell you how you ensure that everything is correct on column five. Any other question?
No question.
So the app, I've already sent it to the group. All of us should download. You just click on install to install it. And let me see if I can show my own here. So I have downloaded it like this. This will not work. I wish I could just show it clearly. So once you download it, all you see is just the box, the text box. You type the word in that box. You type the word that you are going to record. Let's say you are going to record Adaka. You just type the word, the Adaka, and then you see the place that says that. Let me see. So once I select, I type Adaka, you see two options. One says spell for wiki, the other one says spell for word list. And then you and then the third one. So you go to the very last one here. You go to this one, the third one, the one that says spell for word. You select that one, spell for word. Then when you select it, it will open record. You see record. After typing the word and selecting spell for word, you see record. Then click on, you type the word there. Oh, I've cleared the word. Once you select record, it will open something like this. And then the record is just like recording your voice notes on WhatsApp or whatever. So it will bring that thing here. Then you just hold it down. Like we all know how to record voice notes on WhatsApp. So the same thing. You just hold it down, then you say Adaka. So it has recorded it. Before I exit, I can simply play it to know. Then you say Adaka. Uh-huh.
Mm.
If it was not correct, I'll hold it again and then say Adaka. Then I play back again. Adaka. Okay. So if I feel like it's okay, you see upload. The green button is upload. Once I click, I have to select, check the box. I declare that this is my own work and anyone can use it under the CC0 license. So just like when you're uploading videos to photos to Wikimedia Commons, the same thing. You just check the license, you check it, then click on upload. Once I click on upload, that's the last step. It is uploading like that. It is uploading. It will upload like that. So that is all.
Please, I
That
have
is
a question here.
okay.
Yes, when you showed your phone, I saw that when you get to the recording stage, I saw on top of it, it was displayed as Dagbani. So I don't know whether at default it is indicated as Dagbani or there's a particular setting that you have to make it move to Dagbani.
No, it has it has languages, all languages. So you just see it at the top. Let me open it again. So when you check here at the top here, you see the language Dagbani. When you tap that link, it will bring you all the languages. Then search for Dagbani and select it. So you have to select Dagbani. You get it? Let me close that one.
Okay.
When you open the app, if you are on the app, you will see that it's like some Chinese writing at the top right corner.
Yes.
When you tap it, it will bring you a list of all languages. Then you search for Dagbani. So I've selected Dagbani. That's why you see DAG.
Mhm.
That's where you select the language. And as I said, you just select spell for word, not the first two options. The last option, spell for word. We have two options, three options. Spell for Wiktionary, and then spell for word list, and the final one, spell for word. So you just select spell for word, spell for word. So Khadija, Idrisu, take notes. These are the things that you need to show your group members to. So that is all about it. If you have any additional question, we can move ahead. Otherwise, we can just um, yeah, we can end the recording. The video will be available for everyone. Any question? So Khadija, Idrisu, the text extraction. When you download the tabla, there are some basic. If you have already watched or read the documentation, you can see how it is done. Otherwise, I may have to do some short video for you to see something like that. It's very easy when you see upload file PDF. So you select the PDF from your computer, then you upload it, then select extract. Then the platform, the software will extract all the words, and the PDF that we send to the link has the Dagbani dictionary with 4,000 words. So you just um, you know extract all the words, then put it in the Excel sheet, like the column A, where the list are. You just copy and paste them all in there. So that's how we extract text from PDFs. So I think that is all for today. If you
Hello,
have any further question.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah,
Uh,
hello.
please, my concern is about the text extraction from the PDF document. You know, the day that we had the training with my group members, the network wasn't so good, so there were some challenges there. So it wasn't so clear. So that's why at the end I suggested that instead of doing it that through that technical way, why not just do it the manual way? I mean, getting the list of words down and then maybe just typing it direct into the spreadsheet. So I wish you could make a video as you suggested, a short video to explain that so that I will share it with my group members. Then maybe we'll get some small time and I'll explain the whole thing to them so that anyone who feels like using the text extraction method can use that. And those who just want to go by the manual way can also do that. So I wish we could assist in that direction.
Oh, I was muted all this while. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Um, so I was saying that um, you ask about how we will go about the West, and I'm saying that if Khadija is able to understand it, well, she can quickly understand it. I know. So if she's able to go through that platform, I think she alone can just perform that task and extract all the words and paste it in the column where all the words are supposed to be arranged. But even with that, we have other requirements like making sure that the first letter is always capital, and then the rest of the letters are small. And also there shouldn't be mixture of like capital and small letters together, like how it is now. So they still have to go through and ensure that all these formats are well aligned with the structure, and then we go with the West. So Khadija would take that up. I think one person can perform that task. The PDA, the dictionary has, I don't know if it's already 4,000 words. Otherwise, she can do that with another person. You don't need to be watching and typing, but if that feels like something you want to do, fine. But I think extracting the data from the PDF would be better. So we'll also send a video if other people want to follow. I think we will do a short video on that. I am using a different platform, so it has been difficult for me to use it. I'm using Linux, and I have to install another application on my laptop before I can run it. But I understand, I have an idea of how the whole thing will be. So Windows users can easily do that. So I don't know if you have another question. Otherwise, we'll end the call. We are 10 minutes past time.
Please, I have something to say. We have, I've been able to group the words to each person that is part of the group so that so as at now they know their ranges. I mean, if you are supposed to type words from A to D, I proportion each person to the range of words that he or she is supposed to uh, go by. Now, you said that one or two people can just do the extraction. So wouldn't that one be a distortion to the arrangement that I have done with my people?
Okay, fine. If you feel like picking that words, how many words are there in that dictionary? How many words are there?
Yes, I spoke with them. We had a meeting yesterday. So when they calculated it, it was close to 4,000. It was close to
Okay.
4,000. But
So
the one that
have they all agreed to pick like which section to which section?
yes, they agree. You know, with this one, I'm the group leader, so I apportion to them the ranges that they are supposed to take, including myself. So I did that. So even some of them are even calling me now. They saw that some of the letters have just some few words. The words are not much in Dagbani. So uh, one lady just called me and I told her that I'm still in a meeting. So
Okay.
those things with the extraction, I think it will help. So if one is able to extract all the words, I mean the dictionary that you said the words are almost 4,000. So if one is able to extract it and put it there, then it is just left with the arrangement and then capitalizing the first letters of each word. I think that will
Yeah.
be the only word that is left.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
that is what we are trying to do. Because
Mm,
if everyone has to type it, I'm not sure all of them will get the typing correctly.
yes.
It seems Sadiq is no more. Sadiq has left the meeting. Hello, Mr. Rashid.
Yes, I think it's the network because to my end too it disrupted. So it's just now that I'm also hearing the voice. I believe he will join again. Hello.
Hello. So, do we have any more to
Please, I don't know whether Sister Idris or Adija is there.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Please, from Mr. Sadiq's talk, it's like you are conversant with the text extraction. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to see if you could make out some time so that you give me assistance as to how to go by it because on that the training the
Well, actually, he just okay. I think Sadiq is
Oh,
back.
sorry, my light went off and I was connected to my router. Okay. You were saying something. I think someone was talking.
yes, I was asking sister Hadija Idrisu uh, as to whether she's so conversant with the text extraction so that he can sorry she can assist us in that regard. Because the day that we had the training, you remember that the network was not so stable, so a lot of us weren't able to get the correct thing. So that's why I was proposing that we get
Yeah,
some
so
a short video with us.
I think Khadija, she can do it. I know she can do it. We just need to do the video. It's very simple. Once you install it on your computer, you upload the PDF that you want to extract, and then you just click on extract. It will automatically extract it. It's very easy. Just that I'm using Linux. I don't have
Yeah,
another computer that I can use it on.
okay.
But I'll do the video or we'll have a short training on that, and then she will come back and do it for you guys. And as I said, when you do it, it will not look perfect. Just that it will give you all the words. Then you will now go and do the necessary corrections.
Mm.
But it is important for other people to know it because
Yeah, this is important.
yeah, it is important. So even when she do it, she would have to we will do the video and then share with the team. And as
Okay.
I said too, all of us should be able to perform most of the task, like recording. When you, I know all of us can do the recording as well, even though they are going to be doing 200 or so per individual. We can all come in and do the recording. We can all come in and check the words and help them with the words like structure. We can also check to see whether the voices are played well because we all have to be doing all round work. At the end of the day, I'll create a dashboard for that. We'll be able to track our individual contributions. Someone was asking how we will know whether somebody is doing what he's supposed to do or not. There's going to be a dashboard that will calculate our edits or activities on Wikimedia Commons and then the platform. So we should all be able to support and let it flow. And the other day, we were also talking about, I think we had issues with whether we should give them the money outright for them to go and buy their own router. I don't believe in that. I don't share that idea because there are people who might just, after taking we send the person money and then that is it. They will be having giving us excuses. So let's get the team. Sometimes we allow them to start into like the week. Then we send them, if we have to send them all the amount of money, then they will send to them and then they do it. But if before they start, you just give someone and the person comes to tell you that my laptop is not working or I have this and that, and how are you going to get that? Are you going to ask the person to send that money back to you to go and give to another person who hasn't gone through the training already? Huh. So we will look at these things, and I've already sent all the information that they needed. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for them to for the money to arrive. I'm sure by next week or so. Sometimes it can take up to 10 days or maybe 7 days. So let's wait until next week. But we were also arguing that uh, Sadat was saying we should give them routers. MTN TableNet, I don't use it. How many of you use it? The TableNet, how many of you use it? When you bought it, did you get internet bundle preloaded?
No.
So I think it's just the device. You just buy like that amount with the device, nothing else. So how are they going to um, bundle it? How are they
So
going
I
to bundle?
think the routers will be a disadvantage because without electricity you can't use it.
Yes, so that is it. I think that is it. That is a challenge. So we have to look for mobile Wi-Fi. I think Vodafone have, which is around two something. I don't know whether it's 270 or 250. Vodafone have. The only difference is just the size. Otherwise, they are all using the same range, 10-meter range. They are all using 4G. They all have the same internet speed. You understand? And the only difference is the the capacity. The router is able to take more than um, what's the name? It can take more than 10 devices, while the mobile Wi-Fi takes up to 10. Uh, so we should look at that. We will give them like mobile Wi-Fi, and then, but there are people who may not even need it. They don't need router, they don't need Wi-Fi, maybe they already have it. So such people can just send them the full amount to do whatever they want to do with it. But those who don't have router nor Wi-Fi's, we will look at giving them Wi-Fi's and giving them money to buy data. We can't give them 500 to buy only router, and how do they fund it? And if there's light out, as you said. So yeah, but most of us who have routers or Wi-Fi's, we just give the full amount to them. And as we said too, if people do multiple tasks, they can earn double the amount. If, for example, I'm doing my task and I come to do another task again in place of someone, I'll take multiple. I can take like twice the amount. So that's how we want to do it. So we will not be able to like force people to do, because it's a one-man thing. All those that we have selected, there were other people who were standing by, even though we chose them based on their level of expertise. So yeah, I think for the MiFi, I also strongly go by that. If they can get the MiFi, Vodafone, I think they have, MTN too has, Tigo they also have, like Airtel Tigo they also have MiFis. Depending on which one they want to go for, you just buy for them, or they buy and give us the receipt and then use the remaining one for their data and whichever um, costs they may want to cover.
So you were saying something like those who already have the MiFi can
Yeah,
get
so
the.
if you have a table net already, we'll just send you the total amount. Then you use it anyhow you want it.
So how do you make sure that when someone says I have a table net, I have a Wi-Fi, it's really a valid point? Unlike someone saying I have it just because the person needs the cash.
Mm, that's the thing. So I think we'll restrict the the MiFi or router to people that we have already bought for. You understand? I think we should restrict it, and we can also not be fair if we decide to buy additional devices to people that already have it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, or somebody truly has.
So
So if
maybe we can uh, in order not to let them know we are giving cash to those who already have the Wi-Fi, the routers and the wireless, we can ask them to give sincere response on number of people among them who have them, either router or Wi-Fi, and let them know that their answer will influence what we will do. So if you tell us that you don't have it and we buy again, if you have, meaning you are going to be using two instead of you getting the cash. But we'll not make it known to them that we are actually giving cash to those who already have the routers and the wireless.
okay, so I think this makes sense. We ask them, do you have? You don't
So
have?
we should emphasize with on their sincere response, and we should also let them know that their response will influence the decision we will take. So if you know you have a router or a Wi-Fi, just say it. It doesn't mean when you say you will not get the benefit. You are equally going to benefit, but we want to know whether you really have it or not.
Mm. Okay, I think uh, that makes sense. Do we all agree to that?
Yes, I think it is a good suggestion.
Okay, cool. How
Mm.
about Khadija? Khadija, are you sleeping?
No, I think that's fine by me.
I hope you
Mhm.
are feeling better now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, one thing to yesterday, I submitted an application for a user group. Sorry, we applied for a user group. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Mm. And then the Afro curation. Finally, we want to see that everybody is involved. So those that we have selected to be part of the 22 um, Bachinima project, we want to give the other people the opportunity to also participate. And because we are going to run it the same time in December, we need to do some workshop with the other team. I have, I think, Tanzania people and South Africa, and the guy from the foundation. They will provide data allowance for them. I don't know how much they are going to send to us, but they said they will budget like 15 to $20 per person. I don't know how it's going to be. If it's $15, that's like less than. mm. So that way we can just send them mobile money. Those who want to participate, is you can create an article, just one or two, and you are done. We are not looking at contest, even though it's a challenge, but I don't think it's a difficult thing. I will provide a list of articles in English so they can simply translate it. Like if it's sanitizer, the English version of sanitizer, not the entire English article. It may be very long, but you just translate it something little in Dagbani, like maybe the first um, paragraph or two. So that's basically what they will be doing. We are targeting like 50 articles. So if one person is able to do even two or articles targets, and I understand Swahili people will also be right, will share the responsibility of Wikimedia user group right in Zulu, and then there are Swahili people. Tanzania will write in Swahili. So even with the 50 article, we can have 3 of the languages like shared among themselves. So we need to take that one too serious, because even though it's not a big project, but we need to. It will help the community to like to be active. And the research project we are currently talking about that, I'll give you more updates by the coming week. Next week I will give you more update on that, what we need to do in January. And art and feminism is around the corner. That one, I will share the application with Khadija Idrisu. She has an idea. She was part of the art and feminism last year. So I'll share the old proposal with you. Then you look at how many venues we should do it, if we can do it. I think up to now, Wikimedia still doesn't encourage physical workshops, but let's see how we can do. If we can do one in UDS, Navrongo, I think there are still some people, and I'm sure by March students will be there. If students are there by March, we can do one at UDS Navrongo, and then UDS, as Raha said, we can do one in UDS Tamale, and then probably liaise with Karimba to do another one in Tatco. So we can look at 3 centers, but as to which articles we'll be working on should be around women. So that is it about the art and feminism workshops. If you have any addition or something that you want to add.
Yeah, it seems you said something about application for user group status.
Mm. Yes. So we applied. Sadat and I we worked on a draft and we applied. We he I think he sent it to me long ago that I should submit it. I should work on it and submit. But I was thinking that we should do more activities before we submit it. I don't want us to submit and we'll have like they will be asking questions like what activities have you done and all those things. So I delayed intentionally because I wanted us to do a lot of things under the One Wikimedians, not from Global Open Initiative. So that's why I delayed. And I feel it is time, it's the right time for us to submit that as the year is about to end. So I submitted it yesterday. I worked on it and I submitted yesterday. So let's see what happens. They will come back to us and ask maybe other follow-up questions. And then that way we can see how we answer them. If we are successful, then it will be nice.
Okay.
But I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock.
Uh, I want to also ask this one. You talked about the Afro Creation project. You know, it will come at the same period that we'll be dealing with this Bachinima
Yes.
project.
Yeah, so
Uh,
we'll do the training. We'll do the training. Let me just go. We'll do the training next week on the 5th. 5th. We are not clear on the time yet, but the whole training will be on the 5th. The guys who come in, the founder of the foundation will come and speak to us. Then the Tanzania team will come and train people like English, Wikipedia, the general Wikipedia guidelines and stuff like that. Then I also come and teach Dagbani article creation. So we'll have like a whole day, not a whole day, but some 1 hour to 1 hour, 30 minute workshop to train participants. And then on the 7th, the contest is 5 days, 7th to 11th. So on the 7th, they will start with the article creation. By 11th, they should be done. We should be able to have like 50 articles, depending on how many people participate. It's not a requirement that we should hit 30, 50, but we just want to keep the activity going. Basically, the idea is to translate English or coronavirus related information into our local languages. And they seem to be very interested in the Dagbani when they saw our contest, what we've done. So every attention is on the Dagbani. The Swahili people are not fully involved. The the Zulu people are not involved. They are all looking at us now. They said we have a strong community and we have like we've done so much with articles in the local language, even though we don't have the we are very new, but they think we are vibrant. Let me just put it that way. So they are going by Dagbani strictly, just that they started with them already. They've done the Wiki Africa education program with them for a very long time. So they just want to, but now their attention is on us. So we need to get it done. And they do a lot of things. We can partner with them in so many ways. That's why I want us to really get it. Let's all contribute to the group. When there are discussions, let's all come on board. And I don't want it to be like one way, one person is talking and they ask questions as if like one person is doing the whole thing. No, we can all come on board and discuss, share um, with them. And I think the registration to they sent me a text message that it has been processed, except that they have not signed it. So I'm hoping that this coming week they will call me for the document. Once they call me for the document, I I went to Access Bank for our account, Global Open Initiative. We wanted to do some things. Anytime we go there, they give us a lot of trouble. So I was thinking we will not go back to them with the ban with comedians. I'm still looking at APSA, the Access Bank. They are not really good. So that one too, I will discuss. I will come back and discuss with you which bank we should go for. But the next coming project, the research project, is very big. It's a very big project. Right now, I don't know what to say about it, but I will give you update by next week. I'm also discussing that with art and feminism.
Yes, so still on the Afro creation,
Mm.
since the emphasis would be on the Dagbani, so don't you think that the whole thing will require experienced hands so that at the end you get quality things for them to appreciate their work?
Yes, experience counts, but we want everybody to participate. If we get 50 people in the group to participate, that would be wonderful. Even the ones that we did, you see that it's not everything that is quality.
Mm,
All we want is, that's why we are doing the training. We are not allowing people to just jump in and start writing articles. We will do the training to teach them how Wikipedia articles are written. And we have already recorded several videos. So we are not restricting anybody from participating in that. Once you participate, we'll give you the data allowance. That is basically what we want to do. We are not looking at experienced people. Honestly, I'm not really interested in experienced people because it's translation. You see the English, then if you are not experienced with Dagbani, like writing on Wikipedia, writing Wikipedia articles in Dagbani, but you know how to translate directly, yeah, you should still be able to pick the little training we will give you and then move with it. And at the end of the day, Wikipedia, as always, is a work in progress. So anybody at all can come back and then make corrections to whatever you are doing. We are not restricting anybody, honestly. So those who are participating in the Bachinima project can still participate in that Afro curation. We are not looking at experience, because if we say we are looking for experienced people, the experienced people will not give us the much attention.
okay,
So let's throw it out. There are new people who have joined us. They should all come on board, learn, and move on.
okay. Mm, it's clear now.
So I hope we are done. Any other question before I hang up? Okay. So since there's no question, thank you so much for coming. If you need any assistance, if you need any clarification, we can keep talking on the group. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.